Probably surprised as to why I'm even sending this message, which I'm only doing so because the situation has become very dire and I really do not want to do. I don't know what to do, and I'm under so much emotional distress, I guess. We're watching a genocide unfold before our eyes, and future generations will ask us what we're doing against it while people are actively getting eradicated. I do not know if y'all are actively paying attention to what's happening in Palestine, but it's an absolute disaster. A whole population with the topic because it's not your area of expertise, but this is not about winning a debate or being perfect at it anymore. This is urgent. It's about life and death. Extermination. Mainstream media is actively used to push forward Zionist propaganda. All Palestinians and pro-Palestinians have is social media. I would be willing to even co-host or help organize formats to raise awareness with every single one of y'all. I just really think we need to start actively talking about the issue in order to, number one, raise awareness, number two, support student encampments or attend protests, number three, donate, number four, pressure your representatives. Leftist debate talk cannot just talk about this issue and pretend like Western taxpayers aren't funding one of the most rapid developing genocides of our generation anymore, okay? So then I get a couple of messages from people who are willing to do the lives with me. Okay. So then I tell them the format of the live. I even write like whole formats, okay? Because I actually care. And I tell them like the format options. You can host fundraisers with Doctors Without Borders, UNRWA. You can teach, you can do articles. I tell them the platform and the co-host. I tell them the call to action, raise awareness, go to protests, pressure your representatives, support student encampments. I tell them the boundaries, no-go topics, how not to dehumanize people and like no Nakba denial allowed, everything, right? So I'm like sitting there organizing everything for people because I actually fucking care about the topics that I talk about, okay? And then this person called Mr. Jones, okay, reaches out to me and he tells me like, hey, I'd ask him like, hey, Mr. Jones, sorry I'm messaging you like this, but I was wondering if you went through the PDF, the one I just showed you guys, right? If so, could you please maybe respond to it and give feedback in the group chat? I'm literally being professional. I'm telling him like, hey, can you respond to the PDF? So he says, hey, friend, I have a ton of back end stuff. This is, again, last year, okay? I have a ton of back end stuff with other content creators to start a massive Palestine fundraiser for you, okay? Probably need Parker's help, but this could be huge. So I tell him I'm so sorry. And I tell him like, yeah, I'm just waiting for his response on it. Wait, does that mean you'll be willing to pull out of the whole project or will you be co-hosting with somebody? And then he tells me like, oh, Dontrell offered this original for auction. Okay, so he tells me this is offered for auction. And I say, oh my God, that's so kind. And then he says, I think we could raise a shit ton of money. I said, I appreciate him so much. Then he says, I just need to come on and co-host with me. I said, yeah, he's going through some things, And then I say, yeah, definitely that could also help. Jones, I truly appreciate you for doing this. We could have a fundraiser. They always go so well on your lives. On his live, they would also be great. I truly appreciate you and Dontrell for doing this. And then I say, wow, are you serious? That could do so much help. And then he says, I just wanted to run it over a couple of lives, one on one and one on mine and one on his. And then I say, I know the right person you could help. I tell him, I know the right person you could help who brings water to Gazans, okay? Because I don't want to make money off of day for me to do a huge event like this. I think it's the best thing to do for the day. I say, wow, I agree. Then I say, this is amazing. I'm overwhelmed by your kindness. I appreciate you. Then he says, it's the least I can do. I have everything I need in place. If you can just coordinate the time and topics, we can do my portion in the morning. And I say, yes, I can come up with the topics. So I'm willing to come up with all the topics even, okay? If you could reach out, And then I say, oh my God, good news. Thank you so much. Yes, we can VC tomorrow. I'm about to go to bed. I'm going to cry. Thank you so much for participating in this. This guy gives water to children in Gaza. The money could help him. He gives water in life too. So this whole time, okay, that I'm just like thinking again, how can I help people? Who can I help, right? And then the live happened. The fundraiser, people donated the money, okay? And then people donate the money, right? And then this guy who was working together with him, like 2 days, 3 days later, comes to me and tells me, hey, can I talk to you? And I'm like, why do you want to talk to me? And then he says, I need to tell you something about Mr. Jones. And I'm like, what happened? And then he tells me, like, we need to have a call. So then I am panicking at this point because I'm like, wow, is this person trying to like scam me? And especially because he tied my project to the fundraiser, okay? So he associated my project to the fundraiser. So I'm at this point, I'm panicking. So I create this group chat and I say, like, everyone urgent, hey, there were some new developments about the fundraiser and I truly think we need to talk about it. When would both of y'all be up for a phone call? Because I needed like my friends there for support, right? Because I was panicking. So then we have the call, okay? And I had the one friend of mine who is like a real estate agent, okay? She's really good with contracts and I wanted her to be on the call, right? And then on the call, he tells us that Mr. Jones was planning on taking 70% of the money and only 30% was going to go to Gaza. And you could literally see me sitting here saying, wait, 70%? This is horrible. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm having an anxiety attack, okay? And I'm clearly sitting here having a fucking anxiety attack because the first thing I'm thinking about is, what the fuck? How is the money gonna end up going there? And I sat there and I promised like 83 fucking families, right? 83 families that I was gonna give them water, okay? So, and I was freaking out. And these were the people who were expecting the water from me. And that's why I'm saying, this is horrible. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm having an anxiety attack, okay? And then the guy shows me like how much money was raised, which was 3,450. And he tells me like the money is still with him, okay? Like Mr. Jones did not get the money. This is the guy who was running the website. The money was still on the website. It had not been taken out, okay? So Mr. Jones didn't have the money and he came to me to warn me about it, okay? So this is, actually here, 3,617, right? So, so we still talk about it. We try to wonder how we're going to do it. We wonder how the money is going to be what's called. And I tell them this needs to be stopped. This is not good. Right? And then I tell him like, he didn't steal the money. This is not good. Holy fuck. Fuck, this is not good. And I'm telling them the whole time, this isn't good. This isn't good. Okay? And I'm really, really worried about it, right? And then at some point, all the money gets refunded. Okay? all the money gets refunded. You can literally see it. Hold on, here. Look at it. Hold on. Can I? Oh my God, why is this not? Can y'all see the refund? Oh, there we go. Refunded, okay. Refunded. There we go. Refunded. You can literally see here, okay? All the money gets refunded. All the money goes back, okay? So Mr. Jones was not able to take the 70%. He was not able to take anything, okay? So all the money was completely refunded. If you see it here, okay? I got all the money here, okay? So now I was stuck with, what do I do with the 85 families? Because all the money was refunded, okay? So I say, what do I do with the 85 families? Because I'm panicking now, because the money is back to the donators. So that is one problem closed. Mr. Jones does not get the money. The money gets refunded. What do I do to the 85 families? So then, thankfully, a friend of mine was willing to pay, right? So, hold on. So the money ultimately gets sent to the person. Again, mind you, the initial money that was on the website was refunded. I just showed you the receipts to all the donators. And we were able to still send 2,000 to the people in Gaza. Okay? And then we even got confirmation from, oh my God, where are my mods, bro? Can my mods please check the chat? So, here's the food. Okay? Here's the person with my picture. And here's the...
قال تعالى ويطعمون الطعام على حبه مسكينا ويتيما واسيرا انما نطعمكم لوجه الله لا نريد منكم جزاء ولا شكورا. My name is Yasin. I am from the North Gaza. This place in the now in the Deir Bala. Today we will distribute food parcel. Thanks my sister Casey, my sister Vanna, my sister Athena. Thanks my brother Bark. Thank you for helping people of Gaza.
القدس وعكا نحن إلى يافا في غزة نحن وقلب جنين الواحد منا يزهر آلافا لا تسلم لا 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 لو راح نبقى فيها اليوم الدين كلها جرحا أو أملا لا لا لا.
Okay. I did not keep the 70%. Saying that I somehow wanted Mr. Jones, by the way. And I have the video here. Other content creators. You came to me. I did not ask you for a fundraiser. You brought this to me.
Where's Crow? Crow told you guys. I told him I didn't want any money. I specifically said I don't
Hold on,
die.
1 second. Wait, 1 second, RTP. You're talking about after the incident happened.
I'm talking about before.
After it was
Before
a
any of
shit
this.
show.
No, before
Then
any of
you
this.
said you didn't want the money.
No,
in
before
the
any of
beginning
this.
though, you actively came to me and you told me that this was a Palestine fundraiser. I had absolutely no idea that this was not, in fact, a fundraiser, but this was, in fact, an attempt to sell the paintings because that's what they were told. And I was on your live
attached my name to this supposed fundraiser, which was in fact not a fundraiser, and you not once stopped me. And then you decided to drag in another creator who has a big platform into this as well, who only got onto it because he trusted me and my judgment, and I had trusted you because I thought you genuinely cared.
I do.
You don't. You do not. You do not. Because of the shit show, the money was refunded, and I was then stuck there with 85 families in Gaza.
Do you hear what I said? I said the money was refunded, but that fucking video, who I know who uploaded that video, by the way. I know you did it. I'm not going to bother naming names because I don't want to give attention to nobodies. The money was refunded, but you decided to cut that part out from the video. So why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you cut out the part where I say all the money was refunded? Let's watch it again.
To this supposed fundraiser, which was in fact not a fundraiser, and you not once stopped me. And then you decided to drag in another creator who has a big platform into this as well, who only got onto it because he trusted me and my judgment, and I had trusted you because I thought you genuinely cared.
I do.
You don't. You do not. You do not. Because of the shit show, the money was refunded, and I was then stuck there with 85 families in Gaza who were dependent on the food. It was existential for them.
Just so everybody gets this story correct, and Mr. Jones is doing the thing that he always does. When Mr. Jones saw my live, and he called Crow first, and then he talked to Crow, and he tried to get Crow on his side, and then they both called me within like 10 minutes of each other. And then Crow, I talked to Crow the next day, and Crow has admitted that you're lying. And so has Liv, and so has Don Terrell. Everybody agrees. Here's what happened. You set up a fundraiser with Athena, and then you went to them. And you told Athena a lie, and you told them that you were going to give them this money. Running Rebels, by the way, that's Liv's organization. And Jones knows this. He's just playing dumb right now. And Jones was going to get, and Jones, I know, you're playing dumb. And Jones was going to get 13% of this money. And when everything went down and you guys didn't raise as much as you thought, then you changed your mind.
Fucking lie. I did not ask for any money. I specifically.
Why did you kick them? Do not lie. Just because the money was refunded and it didn't end up in your bank account, it does not. Just because the money was refunded.
What did I say here? Just because the money was refunded and it did not end up in your bank account. So who the fuck took the 70%? Genuine question. Who the fuck took the 70%? Why the fuck are people lying, saying that 70% was taken? Or that I took money? Like, why are people lying? Why are people lying? Genuine question. Why are people lying about me supposedly taking money when no money was taken?
Why did you kick them? Do not lie. Just because the money was refunded and it didn't end up in your bank account, it does not. Just because the money was refunded because of all of this shit show, it doesn't mean that you didn't lie in the first place. Had Crow not come to me a day after and told me about it, I would have never known. That's the scary part. Had Crow not come to me, I would have never known.
And what do I say? Had Crow not come to me, I would have never known. So I did not know in the first place.
Point is, had this not been a shit show, the money would not have been refunded. The money would have landed in your fucking pockets as well. Yes, it would have. It literally states your name. Your name is on there.
I didn't sign anything.
Did you lie to me and tell me it was a Palestine fundraiser, yes or no?
That's all I cared about.
Did you lie to me and tell me it was a Palestine fundraiser, yes or no?
Yes.
There.
What did he say? He lied to me. He said he lied to me. Let's rewind that again. Because it's interesting that that account that uploaded that video cut all of this part. Isn't that crazy? So if they cut all this part out, what was the purpose of them cutting it out? What's the purpose of them trying to make me look like I stole money? Ask yourself that question. But let me repost again.
This not been a shit show, the money would not have been refunded. The money would have landed in your fucking pockets as well. Yes, it would have. It literally states your name. Your name is on there.
I didn't sign anything.
Did you lie to me and tell me it was a Palestine fundraiser, yes or no?
That's all I cared about.
Did you lie to me and tell me it was a Palestine fundraiser, yes or no?
Yes.
There. That's the fucking issue. You lied to me and told me it was a Palestine fundraiser. I had a project then where I wanted to tell people about what was happening in Palestine, and I happily put literally that project's name and my face on this fundraiser.
So did I.
And that was one of the reasons as well that project didn't follow through. That project literally crumbled. This was one of the fucking reasons.
It had nothing to do with me. Look at the other.
How did it have nothing to do with you? You literally came to fucking me.
I'll send it.
You literally came to me. You literally came to me. Who was gonna feed those 85 families? Who was gonna fucking feed those 85 families?
Listen, I'll do whatever it takes to.
No. Now you got caught. But what I'm saying is, who was going to feed those 85 families? Who? If that person that I knew did not, like, literally out of fucking pocket decide to pay $2,000 directly to the Palestinian families, 85 families would have been without food and water. That's the fucked up shit. We're literally talking about people who are going through a genocide. And you had to lie and stir up this shit show and almost prevented them from getting their food and water. That's how fucked up this shit is. And I was the one who had to bear the brunt of all of this. I was the one who had a mental breakdown. And if anybody does not know why I didn't tell anybody, it's because I was terrified of your platform, because I have seen you in the past use your platform against people to silence them. And I didn't want to get attacked by anybody from your platform. That is precisely why I never spoke up with other content.
Did you hear what I said? I did not speak up, not because I'm performative, not because I didn't care, but because I was scared. I was scared of his platform, because Mr. Jones had a huge ass fucking platform, okay? This man had a big platform. He used to send people after you to actively harass you. And I already had a mental breakdown. Because I had a mental breakdown because I was stressed trying to figure out how to feed 85 families who were dependent on me. I didn't talk. Not because I'm performative, not because I didn't care, but because I was scared of his platform. Because you guys don't understand how certain people can actively weaponize their platforms against you.
Did not, like, literally out of fucking pocket decide to pay $2,000 directly to the Palestinian families, 85 families would have been without food and water. That's the fucked up shit. We're literally talking about people who are going through a genocide. And you had to lie and stir up this shit show and almost prevented them from getting their food and water. That's how fucked up this shit is. And I was the one who had to bear the brunt of all of this. I was the one who had a mental breakdown. And if anybody does not know why I didn't tell anybody, it's because I was terrified of your platform, because I have seen you in the past use your platform against people to silence them. And I didn't want to get attacked by anybody from your platform. That is precisely why I never spoke up with other content creators. So I was thinking to myself, wow, if we're able to raise a couple $1,000s on a fundraiser,
this is from the beginning. So why is this being brought up again? Why is this being brought up again? Should I show you guys the video that was posted? Hold on. I'll show you guys the video that was posted, okay? I'll show you guys the video that was posted. The lie that they Posted. Hold on, give me a second. Posted. Hold on, give me a second. People who donated believing 100% would reach Palestinian families. Covey later admitted only 30% did. Why are you a fucking liar? This is the video that was posted, by the way, okay? The remaining 70% was kept by the creator she partnered, which I just showed you guys right now. All the money was refunded. All the money was refunded. With who was on the Unfuck America tour, her friend Dean was on. I don't know why Dean is being mentioned. Okay? So I just showed you guys how the money was refunded. But this account, look how they cut the video. Instead of showing the full video.
I haven't talked about this in public before because I've kept it to myself, because this is something that I've been keeping inside of me for months, since last June.
Why don't they bring up the fact that I kept it inside because I was afraid of the platform, of what's his name's platform? And then they did this fucking AI image.
I have kept this to myself. Jones came.
Do you see how they're cutting it up? They're skipping it on purpose. Why are they skipping it on purpose instead of showing the whole clip? The clip that I showed y'all was the whole clip. But look how they're cutting it, okay?
Of me for months, since last June. I have kept this to myself. Jones came to me telling me that he would help, like he would basically do a fundraiser and try to apply my name and my face to said fundraiser. And I thought that that money was going to go to a genocide. And later on, I found out from a person who was working with Jones, this is like the money isn't actually going to go to Gaza. A majority of the money is supposed to go to Dontrell and Jones, and actually like less than 30% or less than 10% or something like that is supposed to go to Gaza.
Why did they cut out the part where I said it was all refunded and it's all went to Gaza? Why did they cut that part out? The person who's making these videos, why did they cut that part out? What is their purpose? And then they say someone else quietly replaced the missing money so Palestinian families would still receive support, but Covey stayed silent about the theft for over a year. There was no theft. There was no theft because the money was refunded. The money was refunded. Who did the stealing? I just sat here and I showed y'all receipts of the money being refunded. I showed y'all the receipt of the money being sent to Gaza, and then I showed y'all receipts of the food reaching Gaza. So why the fuck are they lying?
And if anybody does not know why I didn't tell anybody, is because I was terrified of your platform, because I have seen you in the past use your platform against people.
Why are they depicting me like this, bro? Like, how is this not harassment? Can somebody please tell me, how is this not harassment? Like, how is this not harassment? What's the purpose of it?
To silence them. And I didn't want to get attacked by anybody from your platform. That is precisely why I never spoke up with other content creators.
But this looks more like strategy than fear. She stayed quiet the entire time her friend Dean was still part of the tour. Covey only revealed the truth after the tour collapsed under public pressure. Pressure led in part by some of the same black women she later tried to discredit in the previous post. Which is not true, by the way. And then they bring up a fucking, like, snark Reddit. Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? And then they bring up a random Redditor saying she kept silence knowing Mr. Jones kept the 70% of the donations, which he didn't keep the donations, by the way. Silence that protects proximity to Dean isn't fear. It's opportunistic self-preservation. Real advocates speak up when it matters, not at the end of a crisis. Principled advocacy is supposed to center the people you're helping, not your reputation. But when the fundraiser fell apart, the priority wasn't honesty, it was image management. No, it wasn't. When the fundraiser fell apart, literally, you saw the messages. I was thinking about the 85 families. That's who I was thinking about. The first thing that I was thinking about was the 85 fucking families. The missing 70% was replaced privately. The truth was hidden publicly. And the full story only came out when the tour collapsed under accusations of racism. If your advocacy collapses, the moment transparency is required, it was never advocacy, it was optics. Like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, genuinely, I don't know what to do with this. It's not the people behind the tour who are doing this. I don't even want to bother naming the people. I don't even want to bother naming the people because they're fucking irrelevant, okay? They're fucking nobodies. The people who are doing this are fucking nobodies. I don't, why are people lying? I have never, ever made fucking money off of genocide, bro. On the contrary, what do I do? Hold on. On the contrary, okay? Hold on. Where is it? On the contrary, I literally post screenshots, okay? On my server, it says here, live reward 70.50. Exchanged 70.51. Okay? Exchange 70.51. And then what do I do? Hold on. I go to a Ghazan live. You can literally see here, Ghazan live, and I just gift the exact amount of money. This one here, earned 86.94, exchanged 86.95. I go to another live, okay, and I donate. What do I do here? Same thing here. Earned 67.13. And then I got 67.86. And what do? I donated again. The amount of money that I got, I donated. What do I do else? Again, earned 136.94. I don't even like take money for like my educational labor. I don't take money for anything. Again, I literally take all that money out. And what do? Again, I gift it. I gift it in a Ghazan live. Literally. So why are people saying I steal money? Why are people saying I make money? I'm confused. Why are people saying I make money? I'm a little bit confused. Here. Hold on. The crazy thing is, I tell people here. Here we go. This is another incident. The $150, I asked people to save money, like to send me money for like this a mother in like Congo, right? They sent me the $150, right? Hold on, where is it? Let me show it to you guys. Hold on. Hold on, where is it? Here. I ask people, I tell them here, I'm trying to help raise money for a displaced Congolese mother of 5 whose husband was potentially unalived. Right? So I get the $150. Thank you guys so much. So if I'm being this transparent, why the fuck are people trying to defame me? Like, why are people trying to defame me? I'm confused. Why are people trying to defame me? I'm confused. Genuine question. Why are people making videos about me? Why are people making fun of my mother? Making fun of my father? Making up lies about me? Dismissing my identity? Telling me I grift? Telling me I make money? Where is it? Where is the money? Where is the money that I make? Tell me, where is the money that I make? Tell me, where is the money that I make? Bringing up my mother, who's an elderly woman, making fun of her, calling me a virus. Like, how is this not harassment, bro? How is this not harassment, bro? Can you tell me, please? How is this not cyberbullying? How is this not harassment? And then, hold on. You guys want to see the types of messages that I get? Right? You guys want to see the types of messages that I get? While I'm doing this and while people are spreading lies about me, I'll show you the types of messages that I get. Right? You're useless. Trump 2024. Girl, shut the fuck up. All you do on these debates is lie. You talk very oddly and annoying as fuck. Go jump off a cliff. Dumb bitch, accusing people of lies. You're actually so dumb. You can't even prove the lies. How are you friends with debaters? You suck at this. This is what happens when they invite Black women to the panel. They make up lies, can't prove anything. You're really proving that stereotype of y'all having the lowest IQs. You're not pretty. You look like a man in your PayPal PFP. And you should go to the doctor for your eyes. They're yellow. Hey, bitch, you're rude. Change your tone or get in the kitchen. Sand nig. You are ass bitch. American Lumberjack owns you. You talk more than any man I know. K yourself. You disgusting N-word lover. You're gonna end up in a ditch somewhere being graped. Right? hang Covey from a tree. Covey sounds small and petite, like so many guys would take advantage of her. You little Abid. You sound like a smaller, petite woman, Covey. I'd take advantage of you if I had the opportunity. Covey is like 5'3". A man could take advantage of her easily. People just sent monkey emojis. People have a monkey emoji and call me Covey Floyd. You know? Covey Floyd. Eritrea is a property of the European man. Where is it? Tell me, where is it? Where is it? Tell me, where is it? Tell me, where is it? Tell me, where is it? Where is the money that I stole? Where is the money that I'm making? And then, like, they told me that I don't care about Libya and that I don't care about Eritreans in Libya or Africans in Libya. I'm just trying to make money off of them. When my own cousin was sold as a slave in Libya, how are you telling me that I don't care about what happens in Libya? When my own cousin was sold in Libya and died, he's probably dead there, right? So how are you gonna tell me that I don't care? That I don't care about the people in Libya? When it literally impacted my own family. It literally impacted my own family, bro. I literally feel guilty. I feel guilty that I'm safe in the West. I feel guilty that I can sit down and literally live in the comfort of my own home. I can literally go to the fridge and have food in the fridge. I can safely go outside. And my cousin didn't get that. My cousin never got that. I feel sick as fuck. I feel guilty as fuck. Sometimes I don't even want to live. Because why do I deserve to be here? And my flesh and blood, not only my cousin, but my people are in Libya. Literally, my people are in fucking Libya. When I sit down and I have to like fundraise or help like raise money for a different Eritrean family or a different Eritrean like kid on a regular basis, when I see different Africans in Libya and I can't sleep, I literally cannot sleep. I feel disgusted with myself. And how can people come here and tell me that I want to make money off of fucking Libya, bro? How am I making money off of Libya, bro? Like, how am I making money off of fucking Libya? Can somebody please tell me how I'm making money off of Libya? How are you going to tell me that I don't care about my own people, bro? I haven't talked about it, by the way. I haven't talked about it. go around dismissing my identity. They say actually she's not even Eritrean. And then they talk about my dad. And they try to, they talk about my mother. They say, oh, her parents left before independence. They did nothing to contribute to Eritrean history. Bro, I've had multiple rebel fighters within my family. I always talk about how my mother, you've talked to my mother. I've introduced my mother to you guys. My mother literally wakes up every fucking night because she has nightmares because she lost over 100 family members. Like, I talk about my uncle who was detained. I've been open about my other uncle who died, who was killed when he was like 20 years old. Like, I've literally talked to you guys about this. I've shown pictures about this. Like, I fucking love my country, bro. I love my country so fucking much. Even though I was not born on the soil of my country, I fucking love my country so fucking much, bro. And I talk to you guys about my country all the damn fucking time. I show you guys music about my country. I teach you about the culture about my country. Anybody who knows me privately knows that I cannot go without a single conversation without talking about my country, bro. Like I don't understand how you can sit here. Of course I'm being reported. Of course you guys report me. Like, and then they made fun of, like, my dad. And my dad is a sore spot for me because, like, my dad is dead. My dad is dead. And my dad is a sore spot for me. So why the fuck are you sitting there laughing, dissecting? Like my dad's, like my dad, my mom, my family, taking messages out of context, turning around and saying I'm the one who's harassing when I have not posted videos, I have not done lives, I have not made fake accounts. Whereas the person is making fake accounts. Like, what do you guys want me to do? Do you want me to just, like, kill myself? Like, what do you guys want me to do? Do you want me to, like, go off the app? Is that what your goal is? Do you guys just want me to go off the app? Is that what your goal is? Bro. Oh my god. Sorry, y'all. Oh, my bad, y'all. Oh my god. But yeah, no. I was just on a live and they started spreading misinformation about me. You know? Telling me that I stole money or whatever it is. Didn't have proof for it. Tell me I was not wanted. Nobody wants me. All that shit, you know? But yeah, no. That's why I hosted this live. Because I wasn't able to speak openly. Wavy, why the fuck did you do that, bro?
Because I told him to.
Oh my god.
I've had enough. Listen here, people. And I want you to listen to my bloody words right now. Right? Leave her the F alone. I know who you sad MF others are. I know who you are. I know you sad ass people are sitting at home with no life trying to attack a woman who honestly spends so much time trying to educate people and helping others. We all know the truth, right? We all know the truth. But these sad ass people right, need to stop. It needs to stop today. I've had enough. I know this woman extremely well. I consider her one of my best friends in life and as a genuine sister. She will spend 5 to 6 hours sometimes on the phone with me, right? When I'm going through my own stuff, and I do the same for her. She is a genuine human being with feelings, intentions, and good intentions. You evil people out there, right? We know what your game is, and it's ending today. I'm telling you, it's ending today. Mark my word. And I know some of you sad ass people live in this country that I live in. I'm coming for you. Mark my word. Leave her alone.
I got restricted again.
Sorry,
I
Kobe.
don't know if I should restart. I just got 3 restrictions.
Palestinians. I have so much respect for you. I follow you from a long time ago, and we love you. Don't let these people get you down. You are an amazing person. You are wonderful. Don't let these evil people getting you down. And for all these evil people, we are here. We are persons that we are not on live, but we are here. So we are gonna defend her. So stop harassing her. And I love you, and I know you have to restart the life. And I just want to tell you that we love you. You are such a great content creator. You are amazing. You speak up for us, for our country, and I'm so grateful with you for this. Thank you so much.
No, don't thank me, please. Don't. That's not the point that I do it. Don't thank me. But that's not the point. But I appreciate you guys both genuinely. That's not the point. I wanted to address it either way. I didn't want to address it, by the way. I just wanted to keep it quiet. I really wanted to keep it quiet. I didn't want to address it. But it got too much. Like it legitimately got too much. And I don't know if I should restart my live. I got like 4 restrictions.
I have to restart and come
Okay,
back.
I'm gonna restart my live. I'm gonna restart my live.
Serious relationships?
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Oh, thank you, Santana, for the raid. I appreciate you. Oh my god. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to cry. I didn't mean to cry, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. There are other things that were done. Hold on. I'll try to show y'all like the level of harassment on these clips is actually so sick, so sick. Hold on. Where are they? Hold on. Coordinating dog piles against black women and calling it activism. She mobilizes group dog piles to attack black women who disagree and label them as anti-black. Not protect black people, but to shut down, what does it say? Conversation. Then she says, they say, this isn't activism, it's manipulation. Coordinated dog piles, silencing. Bro, I swear, if anybody saw this, they would think I was an evil person. You know that, right? Black women, discrediting black women and black Palestinians, policing who can speak, and weaponizing anti-blackness whenever she's challenged, even for not supporting Kamala Harris. I'm so sorry. Who here knows that's a fucking lie? I'm literally a communist. I'm literally a communist, bro. Why would I support any, like, politician, bro? I'm literally a communist. I just wanted to say that. This isn't protection of any community. It's control. Who here knows that I haven't talked about, like, politicians? I'm literally very clear in saying that I don't talk about politicians. Because I think that politicians, and that's why I don't talk about Trump. That's why I don't bother talking about Trump. And I don't talk about Trump because I talk about the symptoms within society. I don't talk about European politicians. I talk always about the core, the core constructs or the root issues within society. I talk about misogyny. I talk about racism. I talk about, like, other isms, okay? Because I don't care about talking about individual people. I want to talk about what caused these people to exist. That's what I talk about. You can't be an authority on anti-blackness while saying this. You can't call black people baria, slaves, and use anti-black insults to attack people, then pretend to be an authority on anti-blackness, reproducing anti-blackness linguistically while positioning yourself as its moral authority is hypocrisy dressed in theory. Accountability isn't selective. And then they tag, like, the people. Like, why the fuck are you tagging Poppy Orion? Why the fuck are you tagging like Poppy Orion? Why are you tagging like fucking Santana? RTP? like what? Sudanese voices aren't accessories. Like, how is this not harassment? Yes, somebody else. I know who created the account, but I'm not going to bother saying who their name is. I don't want to bother giving them any charity. So I don't want to bother naming. I'm not going to name any names. There's no point. But I know who created this account. Oh, this one is crazy. When the anti-oppression hates Arabs and suddenly the Rashida become the villains. When you claim patriotism but demonize Rashida because they're Arab, you're not defending Eritrea. You're echoing colonial narratives designed to divide Eritreans. Rashida is a part of the 9 ethnic groups of Eritrea. Respect them. Nationalism isn't picking which Eritrean ethnic group is acceptable. If you hate Rashida because they're Arab, that's not Eritrean pride. That's imported hate. What are you talking about? When has anyone heard me use tribalism? I literally celebrate all the Eritrean ethnic groups. I literally celebrate all the Eritrean. I literally show you guys music videos from all of our ethnic groups. I sit down and I show you guys the clothings from all of our ethnic groups because I'm proud of it. Right? But it's also 2 religions, 9 ethnicities. Thank you, Linda. Look at Linda. This is how you know I talk about this. Exactly, Linda. 2 religions, 9 ethnic groups, 1 people. Yes, 1 nation. Literally, thank you, Linda. I literally talk about it all the damn time. You know? Talk about it all the damn time. That's why. I talk about all the damn time, but apparently I'm not. And look at this one. Judaism last year. Orthodoxy this year. Almost took Shahada when Palestine was trending. Until they kicked her out. When was I kicked out? Can somebody tell me? When was I kicked out? When was I kicked out? Can someone tell me this? Faith isn't a costume. Kavi is not seeking God. She's seeking engagement. Some chase God. She chases marketing. I'm telling you, is this not disgusting? Hi, Betty.
Are you okay?
Yeah, clearly.
Listen, you are so amazing, and I promise you, everyone here has learned so much from you, and you are making such a difference every single day, and these people want your attention. They want to invoke a reaction out of you. When you are too far ahead of them, they're going to try to drag you down, and you don't deserve that. You deserve so much more. You deserve so much better. And this is not, it's never been fair to you. They are making shit up like Destiny says. That being said, I would love to give you your shahada. I will
Shut up.
I will invite you back. I will, now you are invited back to the GCC country of Eritrea. I will give you shahada. No, but actually, Habibti, you are so amazing, and these people want a reaction out of you. They're mad because they know how much of a difference you make every single day. You have spent every day teaching people, and it was never your responsibility to be a teacher. It was something that was forced upon you, and it's not fair. It's not fair, and you deserve better, and you deserve more. And these people are mad that you are doing what they could have never done.
Mhm. Thank you. But also, apparently, I was kicked out by like the Palestinian committee. Apparently,
And girl, they kicked me out too. And
I wasn't though. That's the thing.
Habibti, I kicked you out of the GCC country of Eritrea. You know, the one right next to it's next to Kuwait, right? Like in Oman, it's like in the middle. Yeah, that's where Eritrea is. I told you this is no longer the country that you belong to, and I told you you now have to go to I don't even know where. Like
People,
I can't even make that up. So fucking ridiculous. I don't know how people say this with a straight face.
yeah, it's a joke, y'all. Yeah. Somebody was so like, like stupid enough to think that Eritrea was like a Middle Eastern country.
You're a fake Middle Eastern Arab from the GCC country of Eritrea.
By the way, can I just say one important thing that I wanted to say? This video that was made, where is it? This video that was made, by the way, by a quote unquote like, yeah. I just wanted to say I'm not gonna name names. Well, actually, yeah, you like this person claims to be like an Eritrean nationalist, okay, or a patriot. But this video was made by them. The video about me like stealing money from Palestinians. It's a fucking lie. And do you know who's viewing this video? Fucking Henry. Henry, to tell you guys, is a white British neo-Nazi. This guy is a neo-Nazi who is using this video to attack me. And then you see one of his comments, it says, probably thinks she's too bougie for a mud hut. So you guys, the ones who made the video, are literally opening me up to be further attacked by a fucking neo-Yahtzee. By the way, all of this started because of fucking Charlie Kirk. This person who's harassing me right now did not like the fact that I said I don't feel any empathy for Charlie Kirk. Okay? This guy, Charlie Kirk, was fucking racist. He's an Islamophobe. He is a xenophobe. And I hosted a live. I didn't even celebrate his death. I just said, I'm not going to celebrate it, nor am I going to cry for him. And this whole stemmed from that because that person continued harassing me. Thank you, by the way. They continued harassing me. And then they continued dragging in more people. I have clips from Dean's live. Okay, come up here. No way, Jose.
Is this from last night?
No, it's not from last night. No, don't delete. No, it's not from last night. This is from fucking 3 months ago. Or like, when did Charlie Kirk die? Like, literally, it has been happening from like 3 months ago. Like these people have been fucking harassing me for like 3 fucking months, or since September. nonstop, right? And then they kept dragging more people into it. And then now they got a guy who calls me a monkey, by the way. This is a neo-Yahtzee who was raided by the by the British police. They got him reacting to that video of misinformation that they made. And not only that, this guy has not only called me a monkey, we have to improve robots so these ones can get laid and go away. RTP. You were tagged in one of the videos, by the way, RTP. Apparently, they tried to tell you that I... You know what the funny thing is? They tagged RTP in like the me supposedly stealing 70% of the money video, when RTP was literally one of the people who exposed Mr. Jones for it. This is how much of like an idiot, like idiots they are. This is how much of like idiots they are. They tagged RTP, trying to quote unquote expose me to including him. To say that I somehow helped a friend steal 70% of the money or something like that. The friend being like Mr. Jones, apparently. When RTP was literally the one who like exposed Mr. Jones. RTP literally helped me expose. By the way, WRTP, I just wanted to say that I genuinely appreciate you. Because RTP, okay, not only called me privately, yes, WRTP, okay. Can't believe I'm saying W to a white man, RTP, but listen, W to you, okay? Like, he literally not only privately called me, talked with me on the phone for over an hour. Lowercase W, RTP. Shut up. He not only talked about it with me with over an hour, and then he was on the panel when I was confronting Mr. Jones. Hold on. Where is it?
With other content.
Here. He's literally on the panel. He's right there. On the panel when I was confronting Mr. Jones. He was there for just emotional support. He just sat there, kept quiet, didn't speak. But he was just there for like emotional support. Because he was the one who helped expose Mr. Jones. And then these fucking, like, idiots tagged him under the video lying about the Mr. Jones situation. Not only calls me a monkey, they also had, like, here it is, an avatar of me called Covey Floyd as a monkey. Okay? His mod, Orthodox, who's a Brit. Yeah, Henry. This is Henry, the guy who they love so much. He had like a Covey Floyd avatar monkey. His mod is a guy called Orthodox who literally messaged me to tell me, yes, Britain was a net benefit to Eritrea. How did it benefit Eritrea? And then he proceeds to tell me, well, maybe you can tell me if I'm wrong, but Italy were awful with all their colonies. We introduced British bureaucracy, governmental, legal, educational frameworks, etc. Also gave much more equality for the women there who were restricted from things like tertiary education. Also, freedom of the press, which was not a thing prior to the British, and allowed political organizations, of any, to flourish, at least be recognized and be able to run, which was not allowed under Italy or before. That's why you had the Muslim League and enablement effectively made Eritrea. Also, because we didn't annex Eritrea outright through design or adjoin it to another country, we ourselves referred Eritrea to the UN, internationalizing the fact that you're working together with this guy. A guy who, this video was making fun of Eritrean famine It says here food shortage, picky bits, basically making fun of like starvation. You know? And then I tell him, what country beats the UK on dental health crisis? None. You know? You gotta fix your dental health crisis, yo. You guys happy? But yeah, I showed the receipts. I showed the receipts on the money. I showed all the receipts on refunding. No money was kept. Thank you, Hyde. I appreciate you, W. Hyde. No money was kept. No money. I've not made money off of a genocide. And if anybody wants to claim that I made money off of a genocide, then give me proof. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? Where's the fucking proof?
Projection. It's 100% projection because they also accuse me of it too. They've been accusing me since like last year, since I started the water project and the nonprofit. They don't realize that we actually have to keep track of shit for taxes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just projection, all of it.
Mm-hmm. And this person keeps like, the funny thing is like, I don't even like raise the money. I just highlight an initiative. For example, Noor, you have an amazing like water project in Gaza. You're a trustworthy person. It's verified. You're working with the person on the ground. I've actively seen the water arriving on the ground. So I also highlight your initiative. There have been times where I go to another like live or somebody sends me a private message and asks me like, hey, I have extra money this month and I want to donate to like a person in Palestine. Can you suggest an initiative for me? And I tell them, yeah, you can donate to this initiative. And I suggest initiatives to them. Anybody knows this. I literally sometimes randomly suggest initiatives to people. That's all I do. So if the money is not directly coming to me, if the money is not coming to me, how am I fucking taking the money?
Yeah, I also want to add in, a lot of these people would be very unhappy if I started spilling all the tea on where their money went.
Mm-hmm.
They would be very unhappy to know that I know where all their money went.
Yeah. Robbie, can you come up and show me proof that I'm a scammer? I don't know if you came late, Robbie, but I literally showed all the receipts. Yeah. But anyways. I don't even know what to say anymore at this point. I think like I'm probably gonna upload this live on my YouTube. Yeah. No, he's not involved. I don't know why people are mentioning him. But yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Noor, by the way, for coming up. I appreciate you. Yeah.
When you can.
Bye. Yeah, I just, yeah. Here's your chance. If you want to confront me on anything, come up. The requests are open. Come up. I'll leave the requests open. If you have any claims that you want to make, come up and show me proof. Because I just sat here and I showed proof of all the money being refunded. I showed proof of all the money being refunded. I showed proof of the money actually going to Gaza. So come up. If they can't come up to confront me, the person who came to me claiming that they wanted to fundraise was a shady person, and because I knew they were shady, the money ended up being refunded. So the money didn't end up. It was Mr. Jones. Yeah, it was Mr. Jones. I never had any of the money. It was never in my bank account. Yeah. So, no money was taken. Absolutely no money was taken. So where are the people now all of a sudden? Money off of any suffering, off of any genocide. And the fact that, they're claiming that, I'm only talking about Sudan because now everybody is talking about Sudan. I've been talking about Sudan for a while now. That within itself is so sick. I've been talking about Sudan literally since last year. You know how it's so easy to debunk, right? I literally sat in September. Covey caught flack for talking about... Exactly! Literally! That's the thing. I literally got hate for talking about Sudan and Congo. I literally got hate for talking about Sudan and Congo. And now they're telling me that I just started talking about it. Don't thank me. Stop. I don't want any thanks, please. Stop, y'all. It's literally the bare minimum. That's not the point. That's not the point, please. I love y'all genuinely, but don't thank me. Yeah. Bint, stop. Please. Genuinely, that's not the point. The point is that, I didn't start talking about Sudan when it got trendy. Oh my God, who reported me? You guys are sick. First you spread the person who's harassing me literally has a fucking Charlie Kirk photo in front of the Eritrean flag. They have a Charlie Kirk photo in front of a fucking Eritrean flag. Why the fuck are you tarnishing our flag with a Charlie Kirk face, okay? But, this person literally got pissed off that I said I wouldn't cry over Charlie Kirk. And then they got pissed off that they came on my panel and they decided to embarrass themselves. No, don't mute. No. Please. It's okay. Yeah. And then now they're going around spreading all these lies. Yes, that person is still around. But anyways, I'm gonna upload the video. Kavi will be Prime Minister when I become president. But anyway, upload the video, the full video of me showing the receipts of the funding, the refunding, the receipts of the video, like the money going to Gaza, all this receipts. Yes, I will repost the video of the receipts. I'll post it all. I've kept no money, zero money. Like zero money. That is genuinely like a new low. I'm not gonna lie. They also said that somebody paid my rent. Do you guys want to see some of the messages where they're calling me a bum bitch? Where they're calling me like a bum bitch, saying I beg for money, I'm a grifter, I'm a scammer, which I don't beg for money. You know? And then they claim that somebody paid for my rent. Should I show that? I'll show that actually. Let me show that actually. Okay? So, they claimed that this person paid my rent. Hold on. Show the person's name. It says here, classes 2, it's so cringe when you use AVE as a German. You saying nigga is like nails on a chalkboard. Flirting with lesbians for gifts. Pathetic bum. And then, I don't know how a person who can't afford a cup of coffee could finance me. Please chill. She financed you by doing your begging for you, bum. And I say, this is actually so toxic. Get some help, genuinely. You are literally a bum who begs for coins, and you flirted with her too. She didn't tell me this. I saw with my own eyes and came to my own conclusions. Got receipts on that too. You're a scam artist. And I'm saying post them. Post. You know? Post them. I haven't scammed anyone. Post it. You had this lesbian girl paying your rent. Got receipts on that. Then you called her a stalker. And then I say, y'all are actually so sick. Okay? And then let's see what the rent is that they paid, okay? Hold on, where is it? I had it here. Let's see what the rent is that they paid, okay? Hold on. Where is it? Hold on, did I put it here? Do y'all think she paid my rent? Do y'all think my rent was paid? Hold on. Let's see if she actually paid my rent. Yeah? Big spender. Mind you, this person who they're claiming paid my rent literally had to go around begging for people to Venmo her, like, money for a cup of coffee. But somehow, miraculously, was able to pay my rent. Hold on. Hold on. Where the fuck is it, bro? Where is it? What the hell? I thought it was here. What the hell? I thought it was here. Give me a second. I had it here. Oh, here it is. Ha! So this is the person, okay? They claimed paid my rent. Have it now. This is very funny. This is the person they claimed paid my rent, right? Okay? And then they themselves, literally, so what happened was somebody who was an Eritrean brother of mine wanted to make like a GoFundMe for my birthday. I didn't ask them. I didn't know about it. They just made a GoFundMe for my birthday. And then they basically asked people to spread it around and to donate as much as they can. And then this person was tasked with just spreading it around. That's it. But they're the ones who claimed that they paid for my rent. Can y'all people in the chat guess how much money they paid? Can somebody in the chat guess how much money she paid? Eris, I'm doing this because literally I was attacked in the previous live. Okay. So they literally, you can see here, they posted a GoFundMe. Okay? They posted how much they donated. What does it say here? You donated $5. How did $5 change into paying my rent? How did $5 change into paying my rent?
Kobe.
Yeah.
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen you going off, man. Yo, that live was crazy, man. Holy, man. I was trying to, nobody was talking about it after. You just went and did your own thing.
Huh?
I thought we were going to talk about it right after.
I did talk about it. I showed the receipts.
Yeah, but I was trying to jump on. Like, the live cut off, and then, that's all good. What's going on? That's crazy. But don't even worry about it. Listen, we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it, Kobe. You know what I mean? Everyone can get along. Sometimes people it's ego, Kobe. You see the problem, Kobe? Ego. Some people got to put the ego down. So
I just want to be left alone, though. Like, I don't want people to like. I don't want people to like host lives about me. I don't want people to post videos about me. I don't want people to
and
dissect.
I'm not the basketball dude. No, but listen. I hear you. But I'm saying like sometimes like when I hear this conversation, like I didn't know y'all were friends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had communication, so it's like you know what, man? We all Eritrean, right? You come from Eritrea, we come from back home and shit. So it's like we could always put our if there's an opening where people can put our egos down and both sides can acknowledge, you know what, I feel this way, I feel like you wronged me this way, you feel like and vice versa. Both parties apologize. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm at the gym. I'm doing bench press. I'm on my last set, so I'm saying this real quick. That's all I was gonna say. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? So I think that's what
They
should.
made fun of my mother. You know that?
Yeah, that's not good. You know what I mean? Like
And my
mothers and
father.
these are Eritrean people, so it's not good to be making fun of people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like, so I can see you like you're both kind of strong personalities. You know, I can see that. You and her. So it's like a clash. You know what I'm saying? But from what I see from the situation, she feels away, you feel away, and I think it should be worked out like that. I don't man, y'all in the comments, man, shut up, man.
Wait, chill,
This is,
chill
I'm
in
giving you,
the
huh?
yeah, chill in the comments, y'all. Please, chill. Like,
Okay, I'm just saying, like they're trying to
yeah,
like,
but
I'm
can
just.
you? Yeah, but can you address?
Kobe, you know where I'm coming from. Like, I don't know about these people in the
I know
comments. You
where you're
understand what
coming
I'm trying to say?
from. No, I know that's why I'm telling
Yeah,
them to chill in the chat. But
yeah, yeah.
can you like acknowledge that I have not been like doing the harassing though?
Well, I haven't seen you post. Yeah, like they're on your ass. I'll give you that. Like, I'll give you that. They definitely are on you.
Thank you.
I'm just noticing. Like I'm being honest here. Like I'm not taking sides, but I see them coming for you. But then what they're saying is that you're doing things like for instance, like you baited like Kobe. I didn't know that. Like you baited her into the like
No,
like you allowed her to crash out and
no,
you know what I'm saying. Like you
no.
know how
I
she
gave her.
is.
I'll try to download the live for you, and I'll send it to you. I literally gave her so much grace. I literally tried to stop her on my panel multiple occasions. In the chat, I told people not to come at her. She's my Eritrean sister. So that's not true. I didn't bait her.
Yeah, I
If you
get
want,
you,
I
but
can send you the whole live.
did you okay? But did you have the host? Were you hosting?
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I was hosting.
So Kobe, the smart thing to do, like I should be telling you this in private. Honestly, this should be a private conversation, not in front of 130 people. Like honestly, but honestly, Kobe, the thing you do in that situation, you remove the person from your life. That's the rule. Maybe you didn't know. See, the thing is, like, if you didn't know how to handle it, people shouldn't go crazy on you. Because I know that I've been there before, where someone might come in my room, like like Clubhouse, you know, like things like this. And so, like, someone might come in, they crash out. Me being doing this for a long time, I would know, like, hey, just remove this person. Like, let's say you come in my room, like, yo, Kobe, you know, I rock with Kobe, and you're saying some crazy stuff in front of some people. I'm like, yo, Kobe may not know what's going on. Let me just remove her. You know what I'm saying? So that would be the thing to do in that scenario. So I think that's what they're expecting from you. But it's a conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's just a. Yeah, these comments are funny.
Yeah,
Like a
but
lot.
wait, hold on. People in the
I'm
chat.
gonna do my set. I got you. I got you.
No. People in the
Yeah.
chat, please chill. But can you acknowledge that after that live, literally, like they've been harassing me, like
Oh,
constantly.
they on you. Yeah, of course I can't deny it because I see it. They're on your case, you know. And so this is where I'm saying like, okay, this is where a conversation should happen. And mind you, like if your views differ, like Charlie boy, you know, you say you're left, she's right. It's okay. We live in the West where people are left, people are right. This is how it is in the Western world, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, on Charlie Boy, people were split. I seen people were very emotional and very mad about that. Trust me, I remember. So when I seen that shit, I'm like, okay, y'all fought about that. Okay, it happened. People lost friends and their significant others over Charlie Boy, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? This
I
shit got real.
understand, but the point,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I understand, but the
Yeah.
problem is like they literally were saying that I made money off of genocide. They literally called me a scammer. They like were making fun of my mother being an old woman, saying that she was like a coward and ran away from like Eritrea and she didn't do anything for Eritrea. And they were like making fun of my dad. Like my dad is dead, bro.
Okay,
Like
you know I don't support that. I'm not gonna rock with
no,
that. Kobe, did I not give
I'm
you
not saying
and did I
I'm not
did I
saying I
not give you
support
the
that.
credit for? No, I know you didn't. I know you weren't, but I gave you
I
your
know. I'm not
credit,
coming
right?
at you.
I gave you
I
your
know.
credit for Congo and the Palestine. Okay,
Yeah,
I gave you your
I'm
credit
not
for
coming
giving back
at
to
you.
people, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
I
coming
know you're
at
not.
you
But I'm just
though.
trying to say like Okay, go ahead,
No, no.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm not
Hada,
coming
hada.
at you by the way. I just wanted to say, like, I just wanted to say, my
Yeah, I know.
point is, like, I've decided to like move on and just ignore it. But they're going to panel to panel to panel to panel to panel, spreading misinformation about me instead of like leaving me alone and not talking about me. Like, and that's the issue that I have. Like going panel to panel to panel to panel, doing this shit.
Right.
And I just want to be left alone. I'm genuine. I just want to be left. Like they've been messaging my followers. By the way, if people don't know this, they've been messaging my followers.
That was just me doing the
Huh?
bench press, guys.
Yeah,
Finally got that out of the way. I finally got the bench press out of the way, man. Okay, listen, I hear you. Listen, Kobe. Kobe there?
yeah, I'm here.
Kobe?
Yeah, look at her.
Yeah, so the Kobe, the thing is that, like, I don't want to hear you like, yo, people are crying, people did, like, everyone's got feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got, like, to feel hurt, you know what I mean? So, like, for you, it's like, and that's why I said, like, when I saw what you were doing, like, I'm going to give credit where it's due, you know? Like, if you're doing good stuff, you saw me, I said it, that's good stuff. How am I going to hate on that, you know? Because I'm thinking about the bigger picture, you feel me? But, like, like, his feelings were hurt, and, y'all were friends, and y'all have days and stuff like that. We can work it out. You guys are allowed to have different views.
No,
She's
I
right, you're
know,
left,
I
whatever.
know. Yeah,
It's the
but
end
I
of the
don't
world.
want to. Yeah, but the problem. Yeah, but the problem is, I'm telling you, like, I just want the harassment to
Yo,
stop.
Cole, how about this? I'll talk to her, okay? I'll talk to her. Don't worry about it. I'm going to talk to her, and then we'll try to make a settlement. How about this, okay?
Yeah,
And
the
then it
settlement would be
doesn't,
like
and then
I don't. Yeah, the settlement is
yeah,
like I've
you
I've
agree?
literally. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead, Kobe. Go.
the settlement literally is that I've not been talking about them, and so I don't want them to talk about me. That's it. Like I haven't been hosting lives about them. I haven't made I haven't been posting videos and all that shit. Like the first time I posted it was the day when I posted it in my story as a response because they kept like posting so much shit about me. You know? So like I just want to be
Shake
left
hands.
alone. That's it.
So, can both parties apologize and move on? Can we do that?
Wait, but I want to move on. They're not the ones who are leaving me move on though.
I was thinking of the two y'all quick, I don't like to do. I'm sorry, I don't like how you get married. Y'all leave each other alone. I don't know.
But that's the thing. Like
It's a point where
no, but that's the thing. Like triple V. Like I have not been addressing any of it for months. This happened back in September, and they're still on my ass. Like that's all that I'm saying. I don't know.
no, I hear you. Honestly, like, I'm not talk to her. I'm gonna see what it is. I hear your side. I'm gonna hear her side. And everybody gotta go about their life, you know? That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
that's what I want.
That's how I see it. To be honest with you. It's very, this app is very toxic. This app is very toxic. I find it to be very toxic. And y'all were wild, man. Honest, Kobe, y'all some wild people, man. You gotta chill. I'm a little wild myself too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little wild myself, but you can't be taking this shit too serious. You know what I'm saying? It's just the internet, you know. But I see you got a lot of support, Kobe. Woo! You got a lot of support, man. You got a lot of riders, huh, Kobe? You know what I mean? You got love here, Kobe. That must be nice. I don't get this much love. No, yeah, they funny. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Kobe. Your friends are funny. Your friends are funny. I like your friends. Okay, they don't like me. They don't like me, Kobe. I'll be honest with you. Yo, Kobe, you understand about me? I'm super laid back. I don't like making a big deal sometimes. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand people aren't gonna like that.
Well, he's trying
That's
to,
just
he's trying to just lighten up the mood. I understand, yeah.
that's it. That's it. They don't know. They don't know our culture too, Kobe. That's how we are. You know. You know how we are.
Yeah, I know. He's just trying to lighten up the mood. I understand.
Make some bun, relax.
Yeah, I understand.
Yo, buddy, what? Okay, listen, ladies. It's two women fighting. I'm a man. Like, there's literally a bunch of women fighting. Like, I'm trying to actually validate everybody. Like, what do you want from me? Like, I'm a grown ass man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's up, 72? Yeah. So that's how it is. So I'm trying to. These are both my Eritrean women. So I'm just trying to like make a way. You know, maybe I'm sounding like a knucklehead. I'm trying to make a way. Yeah. Thank you, Haley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't like it was a little funny, but yo, if you see the other guy that brought it up, we're just trying to lighten it up. Like we're not taking it too serious, but in my opinion, this thing went too far, too far. So,
Bro, it has caused
um,
me like a lot of like I don't talk about it, but it has caused me a lot of emotional distress. I'm not gonna lie. Like I get anxiety. Like
I
these
feel you.
people like when I get out on panels, I'm getting anxiety. Like these people have made fake burners, they've made fake accounts, they're messaging my followers. They're like saying that I scam people. Like
Too much, too much.
it has gotten a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's you know what we call it? It's online bullying. Yes. So it's online bullying. So it's like it's not like and that is gonna give you anxiety, 100%. And the thing about you, Kobe, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like you seem kind of like you can handle a lot, you know. I'm being honest with you, Kobe. By the way, I'm not trying to be dismissive, because you like you're out here, you know, you're front line. You got your face up. You got 80,000 followers. You're standing on business. Remember I told you that? Like you're with the smoke. So it seems like you can handle it, bro. Like it seems like you're with it. You understand what I'm saying? But like maybe that's just what people seeing on the internet. You know what I mean? But of course you're still a human being with feelings and stuff. So I can understand that. You know what I mean? So maybe people feel like you can handle it and they're coming at you crazy and they're not being mindful that you're a human being. You know, so some people, I've had this problem too. People start thinking you're superhuman. You know what I mean? And then they think, yo, I'm a human being just like everyone else. Just too.
Yeah, but thank you, Triple.
No. Okay. I'm gonna go listen to Kobe. I don't want to take away from that, but yeah, okay. All right, we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
All
I
right.
appreciate you, Heather. Appreciate you, Heather. I have not been handling it well. I'm not gonna lie. I have not been handling it well. I know I might look tough on the exterior, but I've not been handling it well. I've not been handling well, I'm not gonna lie. Many people don't know that I was actually in the hospital because of it. Not only because of this, I already have like my private issues. This has taken like a massive, massive toll. Feeling it well, I'm not gonna lie. So, no, I have not been handling it well. And everybody keeps telling me, like, ignore it. But then nobody does anything to stop it. Yeah, chill on Triple Beam, y'all. Triple Beam is just trying to lighten up the mood, okay? Triple Beam is just trying to, it's a part of, like, you know, our culture. Thank you so much. Sorry. I think, like, what hurt me the most is them making, like, fun of my dad and my mom. parents should be off limits, bro. Genuinely. Anyways, I don't know what else to say. They reported again. I'm gonna post the video with the receipts on my YouTube, with all the receipts that I did not steal the money. And then you can see for yourself how the video was cut. Oh yeah, this person was like, I speak for all Eritreans, I speak for all Ethiopians, I speak for all Somalis, I speak for all Sudanese. Nobody wants you here. Nobody wants you here. One person claiming to be a representative for everyone, you know? Crazy. But anyways, I'll post a video on TikTok, on YouTube. I'll show you guys all the receipts. I have never, ever, I can tell you right now, I don't know, I swear on my mother, I swear on God, I've never ever taken any money from any fundraiser. I've never ever taken any money from any fundraiser, and I showed you guys the proof for that as well. And this will be uploaded on my YouTube. And you guys can then see the receipts for yourself. That all the money literally went to Gaza. And it's sick that people are lying about it today. But yeah, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I hope you guys have a blessed evening, morning, wherever you guys are. And be safe. Stay blessed. And Piccolo, there was somebody before who sounded exactly like you, by the way. There was somebody before who sounded exactly like you. On a panel. It was so crazy. I was joking around with him because I thought it was you. I was like messing around, joking with him, laughing. And I was like, Piccolo, is this you? And he was like, no. And I was like, what the fuck? Does Piccolo have like a voice twin? It was funny. But yeah, anyways, I love you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing,